Memes could soon be illegal in Texas. It's March 10th, 2025, and these are your headlines. That's right. Posting a political meme could soon land you in jail. That's if State Representative Dade Phelan gets his way. House Bill 366 would make it a crime to distribute political memes or altered media without a government-approved disclaimer. Violators could face up to a year in jail. Now, the State Affairs Committee in the House will take up the bill by the former Speaker on this Wednesday, alongside a slate of energy transmission legislation. It's the first hearing of the committee on legislation this session. Critics say the legislation raises serious First Amendment concerns. The bill specifically targets political advertising that features a, quote, image, audio recording, or video recording of an office holder's or candidate's appearance, speech, or conduct that did not occur in reality. Well, this broad language includes media altered using generative AI. The Texas Ethics Commission would have the authority to determine the specific format, font, size, and color of the required disclaimer. Critics say that the bill is an unconstitutional assault on free speech. Fort Worth attorney Tony McDonald, who specializes in First Amendment litigation, blasted the measure, saying it's amazing that this ridiculous bill is the top priority of the Texas House's most powerful committee. The bill is obviously unconstitutional. It would criminalize protected speech on the basis of its content. Notably, the legislation could have sweeping implications beyond political advertising. For example, the drunk Dade parody call-ins on Michael Berry's radio show would seemingly be criminalized under the proposed law, as they involve audio recordings that portray an office holder's speech in a way that, quote, did not occur in reality. Additionally, the bill leaves questions about enforcement and selective prosecution. Courts have routinely struck down laws that regulate political discourse based on content, citing the First Amendment's strong protections for satire and parody. Building on recent efforts to curb extremist gender ideology in higher ed, one lawmaker is seeking to prohibit instruction on pronouns that don't align with an individual's biological sex. Representative Joanne Schaffner, a freshman, has introduced House Bill 3742, which calls for prohibiting instruction on the non-biological use of gender pronouns in Texas's institutions of higher education. Now, the bill doesn't ban the promotion of non-biological gender pronouns through student organizations, although Representative Schaffner said that universities should be very aware that they are not allowed to use taxpayer dollars to fund any student groups promoting incorrect gender pronouns. Schaffner's measure follows a similar effort by Representative Brian Harrison to eliminate degree programs or courses that contradict the reality of two biological sexes. Harrison's measure, House Bill 2339, would prohibit courses relating to LGBTQ studies. The proposal would also ban diversity, equity, and inclusion courses that promote different treatment of individuals on the basis of race, color, or ethnicity.
America is at a crossroads. Now, more than ever, Texas must step up and lead the country. We don't have time to mess around. The only way to save America is with a strong Texas. You and I know this, but so do the enemies of life and liberty. Therefore, you and I have no choice but to stand up and fight. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and to the enemies of liberty, I say, come and take it.
Last up, speaking of higher education, big news out of Texas A&M. The Texas A&M System Board of Regents has named Comptroller Glenn Hegar as the sole finalist for System Chancellor to replace outgoing Chancellor John Sharp. He previously announced he would step down as Chancellor on June of last year after almost 14 years in the position. Now, there's a required 21-day waiting period after the Regents name Hegar as the sole finalist before they can officially confirm his appointment. A graduate of Texas A&M, Hegar currently serves as the Comptroller for the state of Texas, having previously served in the Texas House and the Texas Senate. Sharp also served as Comptroller for the state, the last Democrat to hold the office. It's unclear when Hegar would step down as Comptroller. Once Hegar steps down, the governor will appoint someone to fill the seat until the term expires in 2026. Well, shortly after the announcement was made, Railroad Commissioner Christy Craddock said she's going to be a candidate for the comptroller seat in 2026. Former State Senator Don Huffines has also announced his candidacy. For more of today's stories, go to texasscorecard.com.